What is up, everybody? This is Steven and I'm here because I'm so excited for this new series that I'm gonna make in 2019. I've always been planning, no, sa una pa, noon pa, I've been planning to really make this series in my channel, and finally, this year, I am going to do it, and I'm doing it for the first time now because I think we can all agree that many of us, if not all, were helped by books, right? Be it self-help books, Christian books, finance books, whatever books, textbooks, whatever workbooks, we have been helped by books, right? And that is why, especially because I'm also an author myself, well, I'm not gonna be raising my own chair and sell you my book, but I'm gonna recommend books that have helped me grow as a person. And to be honest, most of them are from Shepherd's Voice Publications and Kerygma Books, but I'm also gonna be, putting in books that are not from Brother Bo Sanchez's publications. And these books have helped me generally. And I'm so excited because tonight I'm gonna share with you a book that has helped me and my wife grow in business, grow in our knowledge and wisdom in our finances. And that book is none other than this book, How to Turn Your Passion into Profit. And do you have this book? Meron ba kayo nito? If wala pa, buy na kayo nito. And of course, I'm gonna be giving a review. So, hindi lang siya what I like about the book. I also, I'm gonna talk about, kasi review siya, diba? So, I will be brutally honest ba? Because I don't wanna shoot writers down because I'm also an author myself, but I will be maybe things that maybe an author wasn't able to explain some more or whatever, so, or maybe anything about the book that I may not like so much. So yeah, we'll see. I will try to be as honest as possible naman. Okay guys, kasi this is a review also of the book. So How to Turn Your Passion into Profit. Good thing that I like about this book is that this is written by Bo Sanchez and Dean Pax Lapid. If you don't know Dean Pax Lapid, he is also a dean in AIM. Alright, so maganda to kasi it talks about how to turn what you love, diba? Passionate ka sa thing na yan, then there's actually a way to monetize your passion. And what I like about this book is that medyo luma na siya kasi maybe we bought this around 3 years ago or 4 years ago. What I like about this book is that it is divided into two parts. The first part is the head part, and the head part is written, all of them, 8 chapters to be exact, plus mga bonuses, is written by Dean Pax Lapid, or maybe we could say that this is his perspective, Dean Pax Lapid's perspective on this book. And of course, it talks about the head, and part 2 is about the heart, and that's where Brother Bo Sanchez is coming in to also chime in about how to turn your passion into profit. So another thing that I like about the book is that this is also like a journal, because it has I'm gonna show to you, it has lines, yeah. So huwag nyo nang i-zoom yan kasi ito yung work, parang book na sinulatan ng asawa ko. Okay, so meron siyang mga questions na pwede nyong you fill in the blanks to answer the question, and you can even write on the books, right, on the pages, just so you are able to, whatever na thoughts na meron kayo na nasusulat nyo kaagad, diba? So yeah, what I don't like about this book as it is that it is kind of heavy, but it is glossy though. Ito yung maganda kasi glossy siya, kaya lang heavy siya. So if you try to put this in your bag, or maybe you have other things, it could really add to the weight. Okay, and about the face of the book, the cover, it is pretty straightforward. Heart, and then heart stands for passion, and the peso sign stands for profit. So 8 keys to build a truly rich business. Okay, so here are the things that I love about the contents. Let's talk about the contents now. Let's go to the contents. For the head, Dean Pax Lapid's portion, I really like right off the bat the section 1, the first one, which is the right foundation. Let's talk more about the right foundation. It's in page 37. Let's do that. I'm sure sa mga nakabasa na nito, I'm sure you've loved this, right? So yung pinaka gusto ko lang na i-remind sa inyo, if you love this book, please apply, okay? Apply the lesson. So this is the right foundation, and he talks about a lot of things here and stories, but the thing that really struck me here is this quotation: a life lived in fear is a life half lived. So for me talaga, 2019, when you say natakot ako, yung word or phrase na natatakot ako is so 2018. I mean, guys, where has your fear gotten you? Where has our fears gotten us? Diba? And I'm not saying that as human beings we don't have fears anymore. Of course, we will always be fearing things because we are wired to fear the unknown. Yan naman kasi, we just really fear things that we don't know about, right? So, but where has it gotten us? Wala, diba? Kasi as we talked about in the feast, fear is a prison. And just think about that. The thing that is hindering you, blocking you from getting the life that you want is fear. So even if you have fear, do it afraid. And I really love it when he talked about this portion in the book. And also, the truly rich blueprint is that, number one, have the right mindset about money and right mindset for business. It's all about the mind, guys. I really believe that you really have to start with the right mindset, because I've also learned in Rich Dad Poor Dad and the ESBI of Robert Kiyosaki, especially if you're an employee, you have the employee mindset. And our school system for many years have been teaching us to be good employees. But when you go into business, when you start to monetize your passions, you really have to change. You really have to have like a lobotomy, because you really have to change your mindset. Not literally the lobotomy, like a physical, like you operate on your brain, but you really have to change your mindset, guys. Kasi ipa mag-isip yung mga business person. Ako nga, hindi ako business person, so I had to really change a lot, and I'm still learning. Wala pa ako sa Bisaya pa ko kumingking sa ubang mga business. I'm really just starting. But I'm excited. You really have to have the right mindset. And number 2 that Dean Pax Lapid really suggests is find the masterminds, quote unquote, of business. So you really have to look for role models and international entrepreneurs. And it's sad kasi diba, Henry C. already passed away, as I heard in the news. But even though if it's sad, but his life is very inspiring. How he started. Guad and I even talked about na sa Cebu, kasi isang street sa Colon sa Cebu, may doon portion noon na yung lumang shoe mart. So na-remember ko pa, and I was able to really go there, and it has shoe mart, literally SM. So yun, number 3 that he suggested, the blueprint, is capture the mentoring moments. Mentors, you really have to look for mentors, kasi diba, I've shared also in my other video in Facebook na mentoring is really the shortcut to success, kasi you get to avoid the pitfalls of business or going to anything that you want to do, and also you get to parang expedite the learning and the success, kasi you get to avoid the pitfalls and you get to duplicate what the mentor has done to be successful. And also, the last thing that I'm going to share with you about the part of the head is success in business does not come without consistent effort. And I think everybody knows that. Whether you be in school, whether you be in your employment, or especially in business, as it's said here, you really need to be consistent. Consistent with your time, consistent with your quality, consistent with your delivery. Everything, you have to be consistent. So yun, I really like it. And of course, marami pang gustong pwedeng, you can read a lot. So now let's just go to the heart portion, which is Brother Bo Sanchez, because it's really 10 minutes. Yeah, I have two things or chapters that I really love about the heart portion, and that is chapter 1, which is monetize your passion. Guys, ito yung nakapag-revolutionize sa akin bilang isang content creator, bilang isang newbie na entrepreneur. There really is a way to earn money from your passion. And I mean whatever passion you have. And even when I'm on stage and preaching, I even say, even if your passion is sleeping, you just have to be creative about it. And for example, sleeping. If your passion is sleeping, then you are an expert in sleeping, right? Let's take that example. I know it's absurd, but if you are expert in sleeping, how do you monetize that? Just thinking right now, right off the bat, maybe you could, because you are an expert in sleeping, maybe you know the best positions to sleep. Or maybe you have better judgment on the best blankets, the best sheets, the best unans, a pillow, or whatever. And then you could maybe create a product, maybe partner with somebody and create a product out of that. And that could be how you monetize your expertise in sleeping, right? So I really like it that he talks about that. Monetize your passion. It's in page 143. Let's just go, because I encircled something here. Yeah, do what you love and the money will flow. That is very critical for business. You really, even in my YouTube channel, when you want to start a YouTube channel, you really have to love the topic that you're getting into. Because if you're just gonna be, it's being taught here also in Brother Bo's book. You have to always chapter 9. You always have to compete on value. I really want to highlight that, because a lot of people compete on pricing, they compete on content, especially yung example ko kanina, a lot of people compete on subscribers, and they compare with themselves with the subscriber count of other YouTubers. And I've been in that pitfall. I mean, okay, let's just say there was a time in my life as a YouTuber na I was looking at other people's subscriber count and mine was really low. But you know what, guys, I wasn't happy. And the thing is, do not, and I also want to quote Sean Cannell, who is a YouTuber, and he quoted somebody whom I forget. He said, never to compare your beginning to somebody's middle journey. Kasi what I learned is that everybody starts with 0. Okay, so that, if you really want to be in business, guys, just monetize your, number one, know what you're passionate about and really believe in that passion. How can you say if that one thing is a passion? One thing is a passion if you're gonna, when you do it, you really love doing it, and you really love doing it, and you can spend hours doing it. And number 2, even if you don't get paid to do it, you will still do it. That's a passion. That's a passion. But as what Brother Bo said, do what you love and the money will flow. Even if you're not getting paid initially, guys, people will just see, because when you're passionate, you're excited, and you love doing it, you're always on fire, people will see that, and then that's how the money will flow. People will just support you, and because everybody loves watching a person passionate in his life, right? We are attracted to excitement. We are attracted to people who are living full lives, and we pay to watch them live their lives. Amen. And that is my prayer, that you also be that person. So guys, I'll put also in the post description the link to this book. If you want to buy this book, you can buy it online in charismabooks.com, and I provided a link up there. And I hope that you enjoyed this first one. Salamat guys, and I hope, or maybe if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description box below the link, okay? So you can check it out and you can just order online, okay? So I hope you guys that you get to monetize your passion. And yeah, this is Brother Steven saying, money flows through the leader and all leaders read.